Hi, honeybees. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for the followers, the loves, likes, shares, all of the things. I appreciate each and every one of you. I did do the giveaway winners. Please check out the previous video with all that information. Check your DMs, okay? Now, let's get into this reading. So, as y'all know or may know, we are at the tail end of Libra season, meaning Scorpios. You guys are coming up soon. So I kind of wanted to do like a half, like an in-betweener. We got a new moon coming next Tuesday as well. I believe it's a Libra new moon. So yeah, if you can look at the table and tell, they look different, but they're all the same crystal, okay? We're going to call today's reading Open Heart Energy because Libras are ruled by Venus, right? And the rose quartz is a great stone. It's also ruled by Venus. So I thought it would just be cool to do like a little open heart reading for the Libras and the upcoming Scorpios, because believe it or not, rose quartz is also a good stone for Scorpios to work with. But let's get into it. So pile number one, we have raw pink quartz. As you can see, it's in its rawest form. It's not been polished. More authentic, right? The pile number two we have is the circle polished rose quartz. Excuse me, guys, I can't get my words this morning. But yeah, we have the circle polished rose quartz in pile number two. It's not raw, but you know, at least it's circular. We got a solid shape. But then we have pile three, also rose quartz, but it's more in a shape of like a bean. If you look at it, pause it and zoom if you need to. But if you look, there's a black or brown line that's going through this rose quartz as well. That could be hematite, iron, I'm not sure what that is, tourmaline, but it's something, okay? So yeah, it's more deformed, it's got a black line through it, but it's still rose quartz, okay? So pick whatever pile resonates. Alrighty, but before we get into anything else, let's do a quick breathing exercise because I need one, you need one, we all need one. So you know the routine. All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Again. And final one. All right, guys, shake, 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 shake it off. All right, get it all off. Drink you some water, drink you some coffee, tea, whatever you have nearby as well, because I'm taking me a sip. Guys, coffee is so good. I understand that there are some people who love tea, and I love tea too, but I love more like a herbal tea. I like my tea with no caffeine. It's weird, but my coffee, yes. All right, guys. Y'all did not click to listen to me slurp on my coffee this morning, right? All right. Let's talk a little bit more about this energy before we go into the cards, okay? Because even though we have rose quartz all on the table, the way that they look is going to give you different energy. All right, so Having said that, let's start with pile number one. So I mentioned it is the raw, authentic piece. There's no polish to it. There's no forming to it. It's just, it is what it is. Okay. That is the most authentic you're going to get. Authentic emotion. Okay. There's no sugarcoating. There's no fluff. All right. There's no mask. It is what it is. It's vulnerable. It's true. It's so if this resonates with you, definitely listen to what pile number one has to say. Um, if you need to do any kind of heart chakra work energy with this, it's good to release any stagnant emotions. It's good to help ground your love energy into the physical body. It helps with deep heart healing as well. Okay. If you're using it to do any like dark night of the soul, shadow work, then it's great for shadow heart work, self-forgiveness. But if you're starting something new, it's also great for just, I don't know, manifesting those beautiful raw beginnings in love, right? So pile number one, mask off. All right, pile number two. So this is more polished. I think it's the most polished one. Yeah, I think it's the most polished one on this table. But it's a circle, it's a sphere, right? So balance, okay? It's more refined. So it's going to give you that same loving energy, but it's more softened, it's more harmonized, right? Yeah. Peaceful resolution, harmony. It promotes emotional maturity as well, okay? Wisdom and love. If you've gone through some turmoil, some heartbreak, it's also good. You want to get you a sphere, rose quartz, gentle nurturing. It helps you heal after anything that's chaotic. It'll also help you love, right? Be more graceful in love after chaos. Kind of help those anxieties that you might hear from past traumas. It's also good if it's just great. It's good for healing, like I mentioned. It's also great if you want to get any kind of like balance between your divine masculine and feminine energy. All right, so pile number two, harmony and balance with your rose quartz. Pile number three, again, it's polished, but we have it as a shape of a bean. It's like a bean because if you look, there's a little dent inside of it, and it has this dark line in between it. Okay, so, and I don't know what that dark line is, but it's like a vein, right? It symbolizes love, but that love that didn't come easy, love that has endured through pain. Um, so this could be about healing scars, healing any kind of trauma that you have around love. And even if it's self-love, maybe you need to call in more self-love. If you've gone through any kind of heartbreak, it definitely will help transmute that negative energy into positive energy. Okay, it helps you release any karmic ties as well. So cord cutting, if you want to use that for any kind of shadow work, cord cutting, this will be a great rose quartz piece to get. But yeah, it's really about closure and learning from the past, healing the traumatic parts of yourself caused by chaotic love. Okay, so pile number three, this is more so for shadow work. Okay, healing that heart chakra. Okay, guys. All right, so now that we've got the energy, we know what's going on. Are y'all ready to get into these cards? Yeah. Wait, I also didn't tell you, there's a little bit more information. So the zodiacs, I'm so sorry, guys. We talked about Libra, we talked about Scorpio, but it's also good for our Taurians. So any Taurus, this is of course in your top three, sun, moon, or rising. Okay. So I say this because Taurus and Libra is also ruled by Venus, okay, which is the planet of beauty, harmony, love, which is the same frequency and energy that the rose quartz amplifies. So Taurus, you can use this the rose quartz to help you more with self-care and comfort, right? While Librans, you can use it more so for balance, forgiveness, and romantic flow. Okay? All right. And then Scorpio, you can use this for help you with that emotional intensity and encourage vulnerability without fear. Okay? It'll help you dissolve any of like that jealousy that you might have, help you with your control. Because we all know that the Scorpios love to be in control, right? Yeah? All right. All right, guys. So now that we got into the properties, all the things, let's get into these cards. Pile one, are you ready, baby? Yeah, let's get into it. Hey, pile number one. So you chose the raw, uncut, unpolished rose quartz. Okay? We already went over exactly what all that means in the intro. So if you've forgotten, please rewind and go back. Okay? But if I feel called to give you a reminder while reading the cards, I'll do so. Pile number one, what do we have for you, baby? Oh, and by the way, I did something a bit different. I pulled the clarifying cards right after I pulled the initial card. We're using the Romance Angel deck and the Mystical Moon Oracle deck today. So your message in pink, your clarifier in black. All right, here we go. Pile number one, we've got true love. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the romance of a lifetime. And that is so fitting with this raw rose quartz. Because remember how I told you earlier, it is authentic, it's true, it's real. There's no mask, no fluff, no sugar coating. It is what it is. This is true love. I mean, this can't get any clearer than than that. Now, I will say, if you're not in a relationship right now or you don't aspire to be, then baby, you love yourself. And you know exactly what you need, what you want, and what you deserve in your next relationship. You're not looking, you're not chasing. It'll come to you. It's going to surprise you, creep up on you, like how this guy is behind her, right? With the angel behind him, which is definitely confirming and helping this union. The universe is behind both of you if you're with somebody, and if not, the universe is still behind you, telling you, hey, it's coming. The love of the lifetime, of your lifetime, is coming. But right now, you still have to focus on you. There are still some things that you might need to do, things that you have to heal from. Okay? This might be a season of manifestation. Write down exactly what you're looking for. Call it in. But I really do believe this is for people who have already found somebody. Or this could be something new. Okay? And it just feels so good. Now, just a quick little, just a little tip. If it is new, it could be the honeymoon stage, so don't get blinded. Take off your rose-colored glasses for a moment. Look at everything clearly. Do things still look as vibrant with the glasses off? Yeah? All right, well then this is your one. No, you're not sure? And that's okay. Continue to love on yourself and let this flow naturally. Continue to be your authentic self, okay? And if it's for you, it'll be for you. If it's not for you, you will see, you will get the signs, but the signs right here, baby. Whatever you got going on, it is true love. Okay? All right. Let's get a clarifier. I'm not going to harp on this too long because this was just, boom, Spirit said, listen, get out of your head. They love you, you love them, or you love you, and we love you, and we're going to find you someone who loves you just as much or more. The clarifying card we have, though, because why not? What do we need to know about this true love? Oh, the time is now. Well, isn't that gorgeous? Pile number one. Eights can be significant. And you know what? I love eights. It's one of my favorite numbers because it's the infinity symbol. And you know what's crazy? Look at I'm wearing the infinity symbol today. I promise this is not a reading for me. This is for you. um, but the time is now. So again, you were either already in a relationship that it is true love. There's no need to question it anymore. They feel the same way you do. The time is now. It's already here. You've already found the love of your lifetime. If you're not in union and you aspire to be, and you've done all the things, all the work, the time is now. Something is coming in. Someone is coming in. Okay? Very soon. Again, eights. So eights could be significant. 8 days, weeks, months. I don't think it's been years. Unless you've been with this person for 8 years. Okay? August is also the 8th month. That could be significant. All right? But yeah, pile number one, this is what I have for you, baby. The time is now. Congratulations. Get out of your head. They love you. You love them. And you love you. There's a lot of love here. And I love you too. I hope that this did resonate, pile number one. If it did, please come back for another reading. If it didn't, please check out pile number 2 or pile number 3 or any other readers on this platform. And I will be back with another one. Bye, honeybee. Oh, and I'm so sorry, honeybee. Don't ever forget, we will always catch more bees with honey. All right, bye, pile number one. Hey, pile number 2. Welcome back to the reading. All right, so you've chosen the polished rose quartz sphere. We went over the properties already in the intro. If you've forgotten, please go back. But I'll give you a refresher here and there if the cards call me to do so. As you see, there are 2 cards on the table today. So we have the Romance Angel for your message and the Mystical Moon for your clarifier on said message. All right, you ready to get into it? Let's get into it, pile number 2. What do we have for you? Aww. Okay, that's cute. It is safe for you to love, pile number 2. And that's interesting because we're talking about open heart energy. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Remember what I said, the rose quartz sphere will give you harmony. It'll help with peaceful resolution, okay? It'll help you nurture yourself, especially after any kind of like chaotic situation you've been through. And I'm saying situation, so I have a feeling that maybe recently, or I want to say earlier this year or last year sometime, you were going through a situationship that you thought would possibly pan out to be something more, and it didn't. And it might have left you a bit jaded. Jade. You might want to pick up a jade crystal. Do your research on that as well. Your name could be Jade. But you are fearful of getting into something else because it just doesn't seem to be working out for you, and it's not you. I think the only thing that it might be when it comes to you is I think you keep picking the same person in the wrong body. So you might want to dig into that. Do a little bit more shadow work. Listen to pile number 3 as well. But you might want to do some shadow work. You might want to heal your heart chakra. Okay? And I said jade. I said the word jaded. Jade is green. Green is really your heart chakra energy. So, you know, you might want to work with the jade and the rose quartz together in tandem. That might help. Okay? But it is safe for you to love. All right? I know that you've been through a lot. I know that you want to go ahead and get on your horse and run away. It's kind of like that movie with Julia Roberts, Runaway Bride. Remember that part where she gets on her horse and she runs away literally from her wedding, and she stays running away when things get too good? She gets scared because it's like it's too good to be true. So maybe do you do that to yourself in your relationships as well? A little bit of self-sabotage? Let's get a clarifier for you, pal number 2. Let's see what Spirit says in regards to it being safe for you to love. Oh, okay. So that right there, that clarifies and confirms exactly what I just said. You need to do a little bit more healing, shadow work. Again, please read pal number 3, or not read, listen to pal number 3. It is safe for you to love, but next year looks promising. So focus, use these last 3 months of the year, okay, to heal. I mean, always heal, always work on yourself, no matter what time it is, what day it is, right? But I really want you to focus on that. And the new moon is next Tuesday, so maybe use this weekend to write down the things that you want to call in, because new moons are for calling in, right? Full moons are for releasing. So use this new moon for manifesting the things that you want, okay? Get started on your vision board for next year. You don't have to wait until December to do it, okay? All right. I'm going to stop there because I feel like Spirit wants me to stop right there, because there's still some work you've got to do. There's still some nurturing on your own self and your own heart that needs to be done, okay? The number 45 could also be significant. You could be 45, maybe they were. The number 9, September, the month of September could also be significant. 9s are before 10, of course, so that's right before completion. So you're almost there, okay? It's going to work out. It's all going to work out. You're going to find your forever. They're coming. But still continue to work on yourself and heal some of that past trauma. Heal the things that make you want to run away when things seem to be getting too good. All right, pal number 2, I hope that did resonate for you, baby. And if it didn't, that's okay. Listen to pal number 1 or pal number 3 or any of my other readings or any other reader on this platform. All right, honeybee, I'm going to get out of here, but you take care of yourself, and remember, you will always catch more bees with honey. All right, baby. Bye. Hey, pal number 3. So you have chosen the bean looking polished rose quartz with a black line vein going through it. That's okay. Scars are natural tattoos, right? But the ones that are on our heart that we can't see, those are what make us who we are, gives us character, gives us wisdom, and it helps us grow. It sucks, right? Going through the heartache and the heartbreak and the turmoil. But we go through these things, so for many reasons, we go through these things as lessons that we need to learn, testimonies that we need to preach, right? Yeah. So, and it also helps you see the things that you do not want to go through, so then you know what to look for, the positive things, the green flags, right? And the next relationship. So having said that, I understand it, pal number 3, and yeah, it's time to heal. Yeah, it's time to heal. It's time to release all the things. All right, let's get into the cards. I felt I had to say that to you before we turned over. we have the cards a bit different today. I pulled two. I didn't do the clarifiers live because I was called to do them right after pulling the initial message. So the first one is the romance angel, and then the clarifier will be the mystical moon, okay? All right, so what is your message, pal number 3? Oh, well, isn't that fitting? I swear, spirit just be on it. Reconciliation. Wow. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay. But with this rose quartz and this, the way that it's shaped like a bean, like a seed, like a baby bee, like, I don't know. And then with the dark line going through it, this union hurt you significantly because half of, just this part right here, if you could see, it's all dark. It's like the situation clouded and muddied your heart. I don't like that, pal 3. So here's what I'm going to say. If you feel things have changed or things will get better, not just in your heart, but in your mind and in your spirit, right? When this person comes back, then okay, sure, maybe give it a chance, but baby steps, take it easy, right? But really, really, really think about how this situation made you feel, how they made you feel, okay? And this could also be vice versa. It could be you. You could have maybe done something to this person to where, or didn't do the things you should have, or whatever the case may be, and there was a separation, and now you're wanting to come back to them. But if that's the case, ask yourself, why? Are you going to change? Are you going back to them for love or selfish reasons? Right? If it's them, did they truly change? Or are they changing for the moment? Right? Are they truly sorry? Are you truly sorry? Or are they or you sorry that y'all got caught? All right, so I'm going to leave that there with this reconciliation. As far as the imagery on the card, there's this lady who looks angelic, and there's this man. It looks like she's the angel, and he's either pulling her up into the heavens with him, or he wants to go with her. It's like, I don't know. I'm getting codependent energy. So, do they want to come back because they're so used to you and your union? Or do you want to go back because it's so comfortable and you're scared to try something else? Let's get a clarifier though. Okay? So your clarifier card was June. I'm filming this in the month of October. June 20th. And this card, they're in the woods. It's dark, dark woods, but there's some illumination there. So this could be happening in June. And I'm losing my voice as I'm talking. Excuse me. Oh, I feel like you're crying or you're about to. Please stop. Don't. But June. Something significant's happening in June. June 20th, maybe. Twos could be significant. Maybe the month of February as well. You could be 20, they could be 20. This could be 20 days, weeks, months. But something is happening in the month of June, potentially around the 20th of next year, okay? I don't know if that's that person coming back, if that's when you guys are going to actually truly reconcile, if that's when you're going to want to reach out to them so then you can reconcile with them. Or if in June there's going to be some illumination, like a message or a sign, a truth that is going to be revealed, that's going to help you make your decision on whether or not you should reconcile. Or this could have already happened this past June. Okay? All right, pile number 3, I'm going to leave that there for you, baby. I'm not going to elaborate too much more. But remember what I said about the rose quartz, and the new moon is next Tuesday. So if you need to call anything positive in, definitely do so next Tuesday. But yeah, this if you can find you a rose quartz with a black line through it, definitely try to find you one. It'll help you release karmic ties. It'll help you transform. It helps with closure, cord cutting, okay, shadow work. All right, pile number 3, I hope that did resonate. If it did not, that's okay. Please check out pile number 1 or pile number 2 or any of my other readings or any other readers on this platform. All right, and take care of yourself, love on yourself, okay? All right, pile number 3. Toxic. Let's not continue the toxicity, because all it does is just muddy your heart. All right, pile number 3, I am out of here. I hope you come back for another reading, okay? And remember, you will always catch more bees with honey. All right, honeybee, I'm out of here. Love you. Bye. All right, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. It was a little intense, but that's okay. That's what we do over here. We got to keep it real, right? Rose quartz is a beautiful mineral, a beautiful stone to have for anybody, any sign. It's great to work with for shadow work, self-love, romantic love, all the love. Okay, platonic love, all the things. So pick you up a piece, whether it's polished or raw or deformed or shaped. They're all great. All right. Thank you for being a part of the crew. Again, I love you all. The follows, likes, comments, shares, all the things. You all are amazing. I cannot wait to come back for another one. I have a few more surprises in store because, duh, that's all we do is surprises over here. So please, stay tuned, stay locked in. Come back for another reading, and remember, you will always catch more bees with honey. All right, honeybees, I'm out of here. Love you all. Bye.